I have an electrolyte drink. I will grab water later. I have water in the mini fridge. It's all good. I have coffee. I have milk, which is in the coffee. I have an electrolyte drink. I had salad. I have almost finished my second cookie. Don't report me. Don't report me to the hydration brigade. Yeah, we have a Detective Pikachu hat. I thought for a moment that I lost this PNG of the Detective Pikachu hat, but I found it. So I have played a bit of a demo of this game a while ago, but I don't know whether or not that's going to reflect on the full game. I'm excited, as this is the same people that made the Paynes Creek Killings, which was a really fun, like almost horror-esque walking simulator detective game. My crimes are forgiven. Yes. Good. Great. I don't know whether or not this is going to give me motion sickness. I did not take a Dramamine, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm excited. I love detective games. Select a game mode. In assisted mode, the game provides a clue list as the clues are found, allowing players to reference them during the investigation. In addition, players are informed of incorrect answers to help them understand where they might get their hypothesis wrong. The game caters towards a more realistic investigative experience. No hits or in-game help will be provided. Only a full correct hypothesis of the crime scene can lead to all the right answers needed to solve the case. I don't know if I have that many brain cells today. That's cool, though, that they have a full detective mode. Hi, Grima. Assisted mode and detective mode. Game mode can be freely changed at any time in the save data page. Ooh, so let's start off with assisted mode to get a feel for the game. And then maybe we might turn to detective mode. Cool that you can change it entirely throughout the detective mode, or throughout the game, that you can change it whenever. Scene Investigators is a hardcore detective game. The more challenging case files will require some elements of hypothesis testing. Hypotheses. This game shines best when playing with a partner to bounce ideas and brainstorm theories. That's you guys! Brace yourself for a brain teaser. Yes. We are the full Brinkle. This is a work of fiction. Named characters and places and incidents are not real.
Hello, Agent. I am your personal assistant for this exam.
Oh.
Please enter your name.
Ooh. This was definitely not in the... Let's just do Peach. This was not in the demo. What is this? You guys get to help me. We get to...
Is this the name you want recorded in our database?
Yes.
Creating your data file.
What the heck is this? This is cool.
Recording complete. Welcome to the crime scene reconstruction room. Prior to the exam, here are some important notes to go through. First, observe each scene carefully. Analyze everything on site and pay close attention to seemingly insignificant details.
Oh, we're gonna...
Not all interactable objects are important, and not all that are non-interactable are unimportant. You have to decide which ones can help with the investigation.
Ooh.
Third, when there aren't enough evidence present in the crime scene, you will need to trust your intuition, fill in the missing gaps, and make smart, calculated assumptions. Fourth, when all else fails, don't give up. Take a break. Comb through the crime scene again and revisit the clues previously gathered with fresh eyes.
Ooh. Oh,
Now
yeah, this
that
is
we've
probably
gone
good.
through them, let's do a preliminary trial, shall we? This has no bearings on your overall grade. It's to see if you've come to grasp with the fundamentals of the exam to come. Are you ready?
Somebody just tried to let the cat in and they didn't actually come into the room. Okay, let's start. This is actually good that we did assisted mode first.
Understood.
Because for
preliminary trial.
For you to be able to look at
Complete.
Items
Good
that
luck.
you... Oh, hold on, I'll wait. For you to look at items that are non-interactable, but they can be important. Oh, no. The police has arrested a man that they suspected to be... The police have arrested a man they suspect to be about to rob a bank. They confiscated items found in the van the man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. It is suspected that the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the three men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Using what is available, can you answer these questions asked in the case file? Okay. Oh, excuse me. In game assistance, assisted mode only. T for clue list. General access. File, moving around, shifting for sprint, control. Okay, so we can crouch. We can zoom. Good. I thought we were gonna have to really like squint our eyes at the screen to be able to see things. Flashlight, camera, image viewer, notepad. Ooh, I will not remember all of these. That's okay. Interactable items might not matter. Red herrings and sneaky herring. Exactly. This is going to be cool. Who was the getaway driver? Oh, dear. Okay. Did they even say his name? Suspect. Who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? Are we just going off of this information? The police have arrested a man they suspected to be about to rob a bank. They confiscated items from the man. They didn't say the name of the man. Using what is available, can you answer these questions asked in the case file? 3... I gotta type in the answer? Oh. This is... What the heck? What the heck am I supposed to even be typing here? Who was the getaway driver? The man standing outside the car. Suspected a man about to rob the bank. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. I assume these details are in clues on the... It doesn't even let me see the... Oh, hello? Oh, hello. Okay. It was like, how am I supposed to answer these questions? Yes, it's right on the board. See, now this is a great way to start this. Let me adjust the sensitivity a little bit. Okay. Wow, I was like, how am I supposed to answer these questions with the thing that the only thing that you gave me was one document. No, it's over here. Imagine having to solve the case using only the prompt. Now that would be big brained and impossible, but still, I'm pretty sure that some people could like come up with some very interesting answers. Oh, interesting. Okay. Description: newspaper master plan split. Chain of custody received from Mason Widmark by Casey Maverick. Date time 10/5/09/1708. Received from Richard Nielsen by Alan Jones. Date time. Blah, 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 blah. Chain of custody. Okay. My master plan, Clover Bank, monthly swap. Lorenzo will send all of us exact date. Part 1 of swap. 3:15 to 3:35. 20-minute window. Every second counts. Be in positions 3:15 sharp. Get in and out. Minimum security at that time. Okay, so this is just the plan bit. Yeah, I'm always glad that video games decide to do this in case the cursive and or handwriting is hard to read. Split 55% man with the plan, 15% helper, 25% getaway, and 5% for Lorenzo. What did Lorenzo do? 5% for Lorenzo. Was he just the lookout? Oh dear. Okay. Oh wow. Winning numbers, matching prices. Patricia Langley comes to home to Portland. Validate your cash. Oh my god, it actually is all proper text. What the heck? Oh, this is extensive. Holloway Haunted House, Candy Galore, spooky fun. Local family store goes out of business. Oh no. Oh no. This, you can say that this is very realistic. Why is this even here? Undyne winning number. See, it only shows the winning numbers bit when you press read. So all of this is just interesting things that you could read. What the? Oh, we're gonna need a lot of wrinkles for this. See, this is Undyne, matching numbers and prize amount, lottery numbers. So the only part we care about is the winning numbers. It seems so. So we got cash. You can zoom in on the cash too. Those look like regular bits of money. Oh, you could look at messages. Oh, this is neat. Are you sure we can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. I know you hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Lorenzo vouched for him personally. Yeah, but Lorenzo's only getting 5% of the percentage of what they decided to give everyone. Why is Lorenzo only getting 5? Is it due to the fact that the only thing that he's done is vouch for a person? $530. I'm assuming the number is hopefully significant. That's a possibility. I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect must be at least somewhat capable. So we gotta, the 2 questions that we have to figure out is who stole her purse and who was the man in the getaway car, or who was the driver for the getaway car. Hey, do you have time? I overheard something real interesting. $600 cash. It'll be real quick and it's on the way. Boss told us don't use this number if it's not related to the job. You're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? What does age have to do with that? We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. In that sense, he's my senior. At 8? Oh. Yeah, trying to figure out who the driver was. Whatever you in or not, we can split it 50-50. For $600, $300 per? Send me the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. And then 10509. Was it? 10509 date and time. Casey Maverick. So they just sent a date for that text message. So $600 talking about undying winning numbers for the lottery. He said $600 and we can split it. Announces the winning numbers. Those who have bought tickets, get them out and start counting the numbers. Okay. So we have a pack of cigarettes. Smooth and encouraging menthol. Hand-picked fine tobaccos. Wonder what this has to do with anything. But I guess it probably doesn't. 4 Pine. Premium brewed beer. Look at these are so detailed. Quality ingredients for quality beer. So they had cash on them. What is this? A new Nokia phone? Cobalt. Almost Nokia. And beer. Turner Helen ST4390228. Police investigation file. Helen Turner, Caucasian, female, American, brown hair, brown eyes, Waterhole, Portland, Oregon. Helen Turner. Oh, they even have emails here. What the heck? Suspect unknown, light skin, around 5'5", hair color dark. Some of this is actually kind of easy to read. Corner of Harmonia Street, incident 10:05:09. So they were, if they were going to be robbing a bank, why would they steal a purse from this lady? Outdoor property. Items taken: Rosenberg rose gold crossbody. 1, value of $50. Keys. 4 sets of keys. Phone, mint green case. Wallet, rectangular snap. Chevron white and turquoise. Credit card, Clover Bank, Helen Turner. Lottery ticket, undying. Oh, lottery ticket. ID card, Portland ID. Helen Turner total. So was the only reason why they wanted to steal her purse was because of the lottery ticket? It's interesting that the only 2 questions are who was the getaway driver and who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse. So whoever owns this phone talking with the other person. So we'd have to figure out phone numbers too. It was, yeah, this one. Overheard something real interesting. $600 cash. It'll be real quick and it's on the way. Split it 50-50. So talking about his other phone. So this would be the other phone? Okay, what is this? Clover Bank van location, initial arrest, ATM, location of incident. Sorry, I'm adjusting my seat. Yeah, they don't have anything else in terms of the ticket. So this is This is the $600 cash in addition to other pocket change. We don't have names or anything. Oh, I can... There's 2 sets of crouching. Supreme Burgers, location of incident, wake up, call cafe, restaurant. So the Clover Bank is there. Why location of incident? Yeah, you can get you can crawl on your belly in this game. One of the things in the folder, the ticket itself. Let's see. Oh, here we go. There's more information. Boop, boop, boop. Aha. That's a face. Let's see. Carter Frank. American white, 5'6". 180 pounds. Male, brown eyes, brown hair. It's a dark color. Arresting, sentencing info, solid gate penitentiary, petty theft, stole from civilians, shoplifting, stole from stores. 5 years. Conned money from civilians. Carter is known for having done forgeries, but it was never proven and he was never convicted. So that's a possibility. He's also 5'6". Harris Chad. American white citizen. Institution, charge and description terms, armed robbery, targeted banks, identity theft. Released in February 09 for good behavior. Ah. 2835. Oh my god, they're all dark-haired. Young Anthony. Darkwater Detention Center, petty theft, stole from the elderly, breaking and entering, conned money from women. He seemed like the most likely candidate. His hair is also darker. His eyes are darker too. She didn't say anything about the eye color, just that the hair color is dark and he's around 5'5". Are they all 5'6" and 5'7"? Okay. Written statement form, Portland Police Department, Helen Turner. Phone number. Is there a phone number for any of these guys? This is just a police record. So it's just talking about their convictions. Yeah, all pretty close to the estimate, though. If we say dark hair, usually somebody will go for darker. Because sometimes people will say, oh, they had brown hair, or maybe because he ran away so quickly with the purse that she couldn't really see and just said dark hair. I was at home for pretty much the whole morning. I went to Wake Up Call Cafe to meet up with my friend around 2 p.m. Nothing of note happened. I just told my friend that the news had announced the winning numbers of a lottery I played and I had won some money. Never say that out in public. I was going to cash it in today. We made plans to meet up again to celebrate. I left the cafe about 45 minutes later. I headed towards Cart Convenience, and that was around the time that I got knocked over by a man coming from behind me. Next thing I knew, I was watching him turn around the left corner with my purse in his hands. You never really think such things would happen to you until they do. All I can remember is that he was a bit taller than me and that he had dark hair and light skin. As soon as I was able to gather my wits, I asked a passerby to call the police. So this is not really that much to go off of. See, she's 5'5", so she would have to say a little bit taller than me. So all of those guys fit the description because he's 5'6", or these two are 5'6", and he's 5'7". So what time did the $600 tip happen? That's right. Should look at the time frame for that. So 2 p.m. 45 minutes later. So 2:45 she left the cafe. What time was that message sent? 2:20. 2:27. So that actually fits the time frame, but if we could have phone numbers of the guys. Yeah, it was at the cafe that it happened. Yeah, it was at the cafe that he overheard. So it was at the Wake Up Call Cafe, and the location of the incident was a little bit further away when she was heading to Cart Convenience. And then the ATM right there. And then the initial arrest happened at Clover Bank. So they were going to rob a bank at the same time that the guy, two of the guys decided to rob the lady of her lottery ticket. So getaway car, I feel like the getaway driver would be somebody entirely different from the person that stole Helen Turner's purse. It's like who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? So you could say that there's two people. So then there was one person that actually grabbed her purse, but it was a conspiring thing between two people. See, it says phone owner. Check her testimony again. Had she already cashed in the ticket, or was she on her way to the ATM to do so? I believe she was on her way to the ATM. She was going to cash it in today. We made plans to celebrate, or plans to meet up again to celebrate. Left the cafe about 45 minutes later, headed towards Cart Convenience, and that was around the time that I got knocked over by a man coming up from behind me. Next thing I knew, I was watching him turn around. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I was watching him turn around the left corner with my purse in his hands. See, but are they talking about a getaway vehicle when he stole her purse? Or it was literally the van location up here when they're doing the when they were doing the heist for the bank. Because they stole it like an hour earlier and then had to be at the bank at 3:15. Man with the plan, help her get away, 25%. And then the $600 for 4. Is that? Yeah, a quick $500 on the way. But that doesn't... Yeah, 4 numbers with the lottery ticket. God, if you matched more than 5 numbers, that is a hefty sum. So I wonder if we can go off of arresting information, because it says petty theft and stole from civilians, so he has motive. Well, not so much motive as in prior convictions. And then conned money. He says identity theft, armed robbery, targeted banks. So I feel like he could... Harris Chad, or Chad Harris, could be the one that's around the van. Petty theft, stole from the elderly, breaking and entering, conned money from women. It could be these two. Anthony Young and Harris, or Frank Carter. Yeah. And one of the younger two has been stealing since he was 8. Yes, yes, yes. So he's 35, 28, and 38. So this one is the one that's been stealing since he's been 8 years old. So he's the youngest one of the group at 28. So he's the one that is probably over by the van. And Frank Carter and Anthony Young are the ones that decide to steal her purse. Because it's a broad spectrum of who was involved in stealing her purse and not necessarily the one who actually took the purse. So Carter Frank and Carter Frank, Anthony Young. Or Frank Carter and Anthony Young. So does that stay? Oh, cool. It stays in there. And the getaway driver could also be the same people, but because the man who's... Where is it? The man with the plan and the getaway driver is getting less, but the man with the plan is the middle guy. Oh, maybe. Add an extra line. I'm gonna probably have to make sure I'm spelling their names right too. Yeah, Frank Carter. Anthony Young. Anthony. Yes. But how do we garner from the getaway car? Activity returns to normal at like 4:10ish. May have to resort to robbery at gunpoint. Plan C. Wait another month. Don't have time. Is there anything on the backside? Oh, I can't move the page. Okay. 55% with the plan, 15% helper, 25% getaway driver, 5% for Lorenzo. Okay, let's look at the phone again. I know you hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. So 348-113-4019. Maybe we can get an idea of who they are by the name, because none of these guys are Lorenzo. And these guys are also not... Or the 348 number is not Lorenzo and not the younger guy. Oh god. It's knocked over my tissue box. We can also remember that the owner should be consistent of this phone. Yeah. Boss told us to don't use this number if it's not related to the job. So 348-113-130. We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at Edge. So if they go a long way back, does that mean that they've had similar felonies? See, just this identity theft and armed robbery targeted banks, petty theft, shoplifting and conning, petty theft, breaking and entering, conned woman. Get the... Oh, wrong one. Because this could be giving them the date of when that they... of when the heist is gonna happen. And overheard something real interesting. $600 cash. Well, send me the details on my other phone and I'll decide. So he didn't send him the other information. Because these are also 2 very different days. 10:02 and then 10:05. And loyal to this guy. Because it's kind of weird to think that the getaway driver would be the one that has robbed the banks before. Because he is the one with the master plan. So he can't be the one that is driving the vehicle. So 348-567-4566 would be logically Lorenzo and or the other guy. Which is the one that's been stealing since he was 8 years old. Take a look at this again. Phone mint green case. And then the lottery ticket. Institution 35 and then 38. Breaking and entry stole from the elderly. Wait, did they go to this Darkwater Detention Center, Iron Bolt Prisons, Solid Gate Penitentiary, Willow Bay Correctional Facility? Fairwood Max Security Prison, Willow Bay. See, this is 99. And he went from 5 years. I got something mixed up. Is Lorenzo the one that has been stealing since he was 8, or the 28-year-old? The 28-year-old is Chad Harris. He is the one that Lorenzo is vouching for. So, for the ones that went way back, this is Willow Bay Correctional Facility, and it was in there from 99. And then also Chad Harris, 5 years, Willow Bay Correctional Facility. So in 00. So the one that is saying that we go way back is Frank Carter. So back to the phone. Are you sure we can trust this guy? No, you hate unpredictability. Lorenzo vouch for... Yes, okay. So we go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. In that sense, he's my senior. So the phone owner is Frank. They were in the same correctional facility? Yeah, correctional facility, Willow Bay. So Frank is the owner of the phone. Interesting. Okay. So phone owner is Frank. So then this other, the 348-752-1330, that is Anthony Young. That still doesn't give us an idea of who the getaway driver is, though. So it's still only 3 people, so I assume that these 2 numbers both belong to Anthony Young. Yeah, the driver thing is also throwing me off. Is there anything from this name? It's a bunch of... Let's see. Received from Mason Widmark by Casey Maverick, 10:05. Newspaper, master plan, and split. So they all were received on different days. So the split was found later. Man with the plan, helper, and getaway driver. So the... Oh, I think I have an idea. So the man with the plan is Chad. Is the younger guy. The helper could be Anthony Young. The getaway driver can be Frank Carter. And then you have Lorenzo. Yeah, Lorenzo is just the middleman. But he's getting 5% because of the man that he introduced. So I think Anthony Young is the helper, and the getaway driver is the one that has been, or that has, yeah, Chad Harris. I think Frank Carter is the getaway driver. He's the one that knows Chad the longest, and Anthony Young is sort of talking to him in regards to the heist, asking him about back, because he seems more of a subordinate than somebody who has the important job. Even though in most cases when you hear about getaway drivers, they are the lowest of the totem pole, but I think it may be that the getaway driver is Frank Carter. Hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure he'll be fine. Lorenzo vouched for him personally. He's just a temp anyway. But the hell? Wait. That's so confusing. He seems all over the place. So... Wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, the boss is... No, maybe Lorenzo... Am I thinking about this backwards? So the boss... Wait, no, the boss is Chad. Boss told us to not use it, or you're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at 8 years old. So the big wig... Then who the heck is Lorenzo? But then who's the temp? So is this guy that he's talking to actually Chad? Ah, okay. I think I have this a little bit backwards. So this one that he's talking to, the phone owner, is Frank Carter. The one he's talking to is Anthony Young. I can't tell if I'm missing something or if there is a way to connect the info that I'm not getting. It's a little bit confusing. But what I think is here, if I'm probably overthinking it as well, is that this phone, this set of text messages talking about getting a quick $600 from the lady with the lottery ticket. The one that is texting the phone owner, which is Frank Carter, is Anthony Young. And he's talking about why are you so loyal to the boss? Isn't he younger than you? So the boss is Chad. This one is Frank Carter. So then that means the helper. The helper is Anthony Young. Oh my god, this is so confusing. So the helper is Anthony Young. The getaway driver is... Yeah, okay. I was right in the beginning. I thinking about this too much. I do think the getaway driver is Frank Carter. The helper is Anthony Young. The man with the plan is Chad Harris. And Lorenzo is just the middleman for Anthony as a helper. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, who was the getaway driver? And I think that is also Frank Carter. Oh god, this is gonna be so interesting. Yeah, helper is Anthony Young, driver is Frank Carter, man with the plan is Chad Harris. And the one who instigated the stealing of the purse is Anthony Young. A quick $600 before the actual bank heist. Yeah, I think that's correct. That sounds correct. It's interesting though that you can just type in the name rather than like do a drop down and choose from there. I wonder if it's meaning that I need to choose or have a more extensive answer, but I guess we'll find out here. So, who's the getaway driver? We think it's Frank Carter. And who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? And I think that's Frank Carter. God. And Anthony Young, because they both texted each other. Okay. Let's see what happens. If they want simple answers or very extensive answers. Yes. I want to submit my answers. Tutorial, preliminary trial. Ace answer. Two out of 2 questions answered correctly. View results. Yeah. Cool beans. Start exam.
Understood. You will be presented with a selection window during the exam. To pass the exam, you are required to solve all case files.
I have brain cells!
A grade will be given for each attempted case file. You are free to retry them as many times as you want to improve your grades. It's important to note that the latest grade will always override the previous one, even if it's lower. Let's proceed.
You know what's hilariously funny?
Which case file would you like to tackle?
Oh, that's cool. You know what's hilariously funny is that took me 50 minutes to decipher all of that information. Oh. Exam case file of the 4th floor, bloodbath and missing. So we did a difficulty of 1.5 stars. The difficulty of the missing one is A star. That one's 2. Ooh. This is really interesting. I like this. I'm actually really glad that we decided to do the assisted mode, even though we didn't necessarily use it in the preliminary trial, but I love the fact that you can just... that there is irrelevant information in addition to small things that gives you the information that you need to put 2 and 2 together. I like this. This is cool. Let's do missing exam case file with a difficulty of 1 star. There is more than one scenario? Okay, scenario number 1.
Scenario.
Take a sip of my coffee.
Loading complete. Good luck.
This is probably going to give me a headache later. Because I've been kind of running on fumes, not being able to sleep all that well. Oh God, I didn't take Mucinex. No wonder I feel like I'm suffering. I'll take that later. I'm running on very low amounts of sleep. And probably not deep sleep either. I guess they keep it from just solvable by memorizing answers. The day started busy as usual for a financially struggling family trying to make ends meet. Before leaving for her early work shift, the mother kissed the sleeping kids goodbye. Unbeknownst to her, that day had turned into one that changed the family forever. Search through the scene and uncover what happened. So I'm going to assume that the children got kidnapped. Oh, this is going to be a lot of information. Los Angeles. Oh. No different scenario. So we have the situation. Oh, exam questions. Okay. Where was everyone at 2 p.m. on the 6th of September? Ooh. So we have drop downs for this one. Catherine, Thomas, Hazel, Nicholas. Would the assurance cover the hospital bill? And who picked up the kids on September 18th? Oh. Interesting. I feel like this is a game where you need to have your own little notepad. Yeah, that's a interesting amount of questions. A vast amount, if you will. I wonder... Hold on. That's a little bit better. Country Fair corn sticks. Corn sticks? That's corn... It's corn dogs. Imported beer. We have a phone on the counter. We have bread. Is that bagel? Country potato. Bagels. Oh, I like the ominous music in the background. Cuppa. Cuppa tea. Why is it right next to the blender? Oh, interesting. Mmm. It's coupons. Yard subs. Free cookie of your choice. So, Nicholas. No cooking without mommy or Thomas present. If Nicholas is too fussy, you can give him some crackers in the cabinet for emergencies. Call me at 348-624-2271. Star Diner and Wilson's. Burger. Teehee. I will buy groceries with next paycheck. Duck. Oh, this is gonna be a whole lot of information. Dress code, Alexander Elementary event schedule, open house September. Halloween festival, Thanksgiving potluck, Christmas theater, new dress code. So we got to figure out where everyone was on September 6th and who picked up the kids on September 18th. And she works 2 jobs and is living paycheck to paycheck. This is a pretty decent house too. What was that? Area is inaccessible for the exam. Something showed up in the bottom corner. So we have Hazel and Nicholas. Is this one Thomas then? America's Standard of Shoe Values. I do like that you can get all the way down the ground. There's so many things to look at. So let's start off with looking at this phone here. There's a wallet too. At Thomas. I assume this is the wife. She's very pretty. Oh, look at that. You can see like creases in the picture. That's cool. You can look at each individual. Oh my god, that's so cool. So Thomas Harrington, member since 91. Hillside Bank. Signature, authorized signature. Hill. Well, Swift cards. So you can, that's so cool that you can read all of these. Cash out voucher for 37 cents. Validation, $0.37. Sunrise, Las Vegas. It's a casino. That's not great. A cash out voucher of 37 cents at a casino? That doesn't sound great. Film photo 4x6. That's probably her photo. $5.25. Hannah Olsen, meet at Hannah Olsen. Thank you for subscribing. Excalibur Gamer 24. Thank you, thank you. Hannah, who's Hannah Olsen? Meet at coffee shop near house. 9:13, 3 p.m. California, yeah, Thomas Morris Harrington. Los Angeles, California. 9'5", 165 pounds. 66. Interesting. Okay. So this is Thomas Morris. Maybe they are... Or who the heck is... Then, is this not the wife then? Or maybe they're not even married. So it said clues. I guess I can look up the... Oh, I think that's what the other thing is looking up the clues. ATM transaction record, customer copy, Express ATM 81, 918. Dispense amount is $300? Why would he pull out $300? Is that the same time frame that he's not that one. That he saw the lady? 9:13, 3 p.m. Is that also 9:13? 9:18, $300. Yeah, maybe the $300 was for gambling. Ooh, voicemails. Ooh.
Hey, honey. I just wanted to remind you to pick up the kids tomorrow because I won't be able to. Anyways, miss you. Safe driving.
Okay, so 348-332-0539. So then this is our lady. So she says she can't pick up the kids tomorrow. So the mother is out of the equation for picking up the kids on the 18th. What is this one? 999. So this was beforehand.
Honey, it's difficult for you. I know, but I am getting tired of this. I need you to tell me what's happening to you. We need to talk. Call me tonight.
Okay, so we can take into consideration that this man is cheating. And he's cheating on her with somebody from the coffee shop. Wrong one. This one. Named Hannah Olson. We can create that scenario there. And he's also gambling, which is not great. So somehow maybe they patched something up in between, but he met her a few days after this initial voicemail saying we need to talk, and then says on the 17th the wife needed him to go pick up the kids instead. Okay, is there anything on the table other than just elementary school stuff? 1998 to 1999, James C. Frederickson, principal. Okay. So, guy was cheating on his wife, supposedly. With Hannah Olson. Also gambling. Today shows the 18th on the calendar, Friday. Let's see what this is. Whoops. Hey, Catherine, I talked to the Wilsons, and they are happy to have you. The work starts from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., but since it pays well, it can help with your family's situation. Anyway, call me if you're interested. I left the agreement contract inside, too. Megan. P.S. I still think it's better if you break things off with Thomas. Maybe they're trying to make the marriage work? Expected on the job, making dinner, cleaning the house, doing the laundry, assisting them when they want to move around in the house / outside wheelchair, take their medication, use the restroom, take a bath, change into their nightwear, get into their bed for sleeping, locking up at night, any other times you must be on standby for any needs they might have. So she was taking care of the elderly couple. Okay. What was this one? Gina, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can pay you this Friday on the 11th. I will pay the amount next Friday along with your next payment. Is that for the Wilsons? Okay, so I can't open that. Oh, yeah, call log. Ooh, okay. 348-499-7318. That should be the... What was the... 3320539. That would have been the... Okay, so then what? 702. Okay. So 113. Listen to this one. This is on the 18th. That's it. Now I'll be taking things into my own hands.
That's it. Now I will be taking things into my own hands.
So that doesn't sound like the mother. Would that be the lady that he's having the affair with? Yeah, the pickup question was for the 18th. It's the date for the voicemail for the mother asking the Thomas to pick up the kids on the 18th was the day prior. So we assume that the father picked them up, but we're gonna say that's probably not the case.
Hi, Mrs. Patton. This is Mrs. Bird, Nicholas's teacher. Nicholas wasn't able to take part in today's activities today. Make sure he brings his backpack next time.
9/18, so that happened on day of, so 965. There's a lot of different phone numbers going on here. So outgoing, ingoing, calls that didn't get picked up. Is that what the red ones are? Yeah, on the 18th, Nicholas did not have his... Hello? What button is that? C? Oh, it's the camera. Image viewer. I. Oh! Oh, I just... Okay, hold on. One moment. Let me delete these. Hold on a second. I can take pictures. That means I can take pictures of this. Hannah Olsen. So if I do this, cool beans. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That makes this so much easier. So I'm gonna assume that this is Hannah, maybe. Take a picture of that. Paid fuel $80 for September. So this is gas for September, $80. And then this is his bank card. So let's take a picture of that just in case. I also like to take a picture of the front side of the 1223. Is that the same? Yeah. Validation 906. So he went to the casino the same day that she called him about the... Oh no, that was several days after. This is also 1223, so I can take a picture of that. Cool, I can take pictures and look at them later. That makes it so much easier. So I wonder, is Gina the mom? Picture of that. Presumably after their talk, he was also no longer trusted with cash, which is why she was giving, or why he needed a card for the gas. That makes sense because he's been gambling with the money. That makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, let's take a look at the... What is this? Oh, dinosaurs. This is actually a fairly clean house, except for the scribbles on the wall over here. Is this a voicemail box? Oh! Thomas takes care of kids until Gina comes over. Gina takes over from 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. So Gina is the babysitter. Gina is the babysitter. Oh my goodness. So she worked from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then had an hour before going to the Wilsons and taking care of them from 1 p.m. to... Oh my God. Star Diner, Wilson. So she's basically almost working every day. Grocery shopping as well? Ma'am. The coffee shop was on the 13th. So let's take a picture of that. So also went grocery shopping on the 13th. So she was also working at the Wilsons and the Star Diner that day. What about the 18th? Where is the 18th? Oh, okay, I see. So it goes from this side over. Interesting. What did they want to know? Yeah, they wanted to know everybody's location on the... What was it? They wanted to know everybody's location on 6th of September. And would the insurance cover the hospital bill, and who picked up the kids on the 18th? Thomas leaves to Reno. Isn't that the same time that... Around the same time that he met the lady on the 13th, was it? Hey, Gina. Thomas takes care of the kids. day off on the 10th. Thomas comes back. So he was gone. Wait, Thomas comes back. Oh, Thomas leaves to Albuquerque. Then comes back on the 11th and then leaves on the 14th and then comes back. He's definitely having an affair. At 2 p.m., Mom would be at work, Wilson's, and there would be a big note on the top left that seems relevant to the 6. Where's the 6? Yeah, Thomas takes care of kids until Gina comes. Gina takes over from 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. So that means Gina was here 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Did it specify time frame? 2 p.m. So Catherine, Thomas, Hazel, and Nicholas. So Catherine is the mother. Thomas is the cheating husband, supposedly. We don't know yet. Hazel and Nicholas. So it's just wanting to know where the family was specifically. So this is her purse and everything. And it seems that he is going... Thomas takes care but comes back. So he's been literally leaving for extended periods of time. Albuquerque, Reno. Gina's last day on the 30th. Yeah, Thomas was taking care of the kids supposedly at 2 p.m. So he would have supposedly been there around that time. Gina has a family gathering from noon. Hey, Gina. Miss Olson keeps calling. Call her back. Wilson's 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. So occasionally she... Okay. So I took a picture of this. Thomas leaves to Albuquerque. So this is gonna be a fun time figuring this out. So we can pick that up, but we can't pick the other thing up. I wonder what this is about. Star Diner. Monday, Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Buy 2, get 1 free any taco. This should be where she was. The Star Diner is where she was working. Picture of that. Aw. Oh. Angelwood Public School District. Let's see. Parent, September 10th. Dear parent/guardian, a recent incident has come to our attention about the lack of supervision regarding a couple of students in one of our elementary schools. The district's child protective supervisor, CPS supervisor, has already met with both students to understand the situation, and we want to take appropriate measures to ensure the safety of our students. At the request of the district CPS supervisor, we will require all students, elementary or under, to be dropped off and picked up by parents/guardians at bus locations. This will go into effect next Monday, September 14th. Please be at your child's bus location by the times listed below. And the one that's highlighted is location C, bus pickup at 7:40 a.m. Time, bus drop-off time is 1:20 p.m. And this has been in effect since the 14th. For any questions regarding this matter, please contact the district office. Sincerely, Karsten P. Jordan, Superintendent of Schools. So they had to pick them up closer to 2 p.m. from said bus stop at Bloom Mead Park. Okay. That's an important tidbit of information there underneath the drawing. Connor Morin Public Hospital medical bill. Ooh! Whoa! Whoa! $9,000 for an overnight stay? X-ray scan, overnight stay, IV hydration treatment, and checkup. Yeah. $9,000 for an overnight stay. Oh. $260 scan. This doesn't even show the insurance. This is just the bill. Oh my god. Who needed an overnight stay? Why is an overnight stay $9,000? Also, these are some nice planet sculptures. That's pretty. Where's it's a VHS tape. Hey! N64 game console. The Godmother Peace Club. I love that. So we got the God. I love that. The Godmother. Oh, that looks like Pac-Man. Oh, yeah, that looks like Paramount. That's so funny. A legally distinct game console 64. That's cool. I like that. Nice TV remote. Okay. The children's room. They said that the son was missing the backpack. We can't go into this room, and this is the parents' room. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so let's investigate the kids' room first. Yeah, look at the backpack. So her backpack is gone, and his was left behind. The boys. Princess Eliana. Message from our founder. As a young child, oh, that's so cute. Join Princess Eliana and her many animal companions. What wonderful adventures awaits this time. Princess Eliana doll, Jenny the giraffe, and other critters sold separately. There's so much detail in this. What the heck? They even have the actual openings of the tabs to pull back. That's lovely. Yeah, it seems like maybe they were kidnapped? A karaoke station. Pterodactyl. Triceratops. The boy Nicholas is definitely an artiste. Supposedly happy family. Is there anything in the backside? No. 03/22/1997. God, I didn't think I would see this much detail. Because you can even read all of these too. The Adventures of Mally the Monkey and Her Jungle Friends. Oh, Hazel's diary. And also a note. Hazel, mommy will be very busy and won't be able to cook for you and Nicholas. Whenever Thomas is home, he will prepare all the meals. Otherwise, on the days that he is not home, I will leave $12 on the dining table in the morning and give yourself $6 and your brother the other $6. You must use this for food and only food. Love, Mom. That's so difficult. That's so sad that I'm assuming the father does work. Let's take a look at Hazel's diary. Today, Carla and Jasmine showed me their Princess Eliana dolls during recess. I couldn't play with them because I only have the Dearly doll. I want to play with them. Today, on the way back, Gina let us go to a toy shop. I like my Dearly doll, but Princess Eliana was really pretty. 6 plus 6 equals 12. 12 plus 12 equals 24. And 24 plus 6 equals 30. She was saving the money that her mother gave her for food for the doll. Today was PE, so that's 8:30. Then 9/3/1998. Today was PE and we played soccer. Jasmine and I were team red. I think Carla wanted to be team red too. Jasmine is really good at soccer. Walking back made me so tired. Also, we are running out of bread. On the 18th, I'm guessing Mom was at work at the Wilsons when pickup was needed. Yes, I feel like that's the case. Because they probably were making their way over to the Wilsons at 1:20, so she couldn't pick them up. 9/8. Today, my teacher had me meet someone during lunch. Her name was Hannah. We talked about Mommy. I think she is Mommy's friend. I'm glad Mommy has someone who cares about her. Hannah Olsen was the one that the father was meeting at the cafe. Why would the teacher have her meet somebody that's not related to... Is she Child Protective Services? Interesting. Okay. It was finally Mommy's day off today, but I couldn't show Mommy my drawings. When she wasn't sleeping, she was talking to Thomas on the phone. She seemed mad at him. Mommy is always working now, so I only see her on her day off. So, because I think on the 9th was when she sent the voicemail to Thomas about we need to talk. So I guess they actually talked on the phone and not face to face. And it's interesting that the child calls Mommy, but calls Thomas and not Dad. So is it a boyfriend then? Last night I woke up because I heard something. Mommy was crying. She was saying that she was sorry. Thomas was hugging her. Why does Mommy need to be sorry? On the 14th. Today we had oatmeal for breakfast. I miss when we walked to the store to buy muffins. Nicholas would give me half of his, and I would give him half of mine so we can eat 2 flavors. So on the 14th, Mommy was crying, saying sorry to the father. The supposed father. So she did save up for the doll, it seems. We can't go into there. There's nothing underneath here that I can look at. Can't imagine who else the teacher would have had the daughter talking about. Yeah, to talk about Mommy. So why would the husband meet with the Child Protective Service? And why is it written on the back of... Yeah, meet at coffee shop near house at 9:13. 3 p.m. So... the 13th. Grocery shopping. So at 3 p.m. she would have been at the Wilsons working. We don't have a lot of definitive answers about where everybody was on the 6th. At 2 p.m. So we had to do apartment numbers and house and apartment numbers. So Catherine, so I would have to go through all of this information. Where is the Wilsons? Okay, so then this is the information I can get for the location for the Star Diner. That's good. I have to figure out the call logs as well. The mom's day off was on the 10th. So does she get every other Thursday off? That was the only day that she had off this month was the 10th, but it doesn't show anything past the 20th. On the 18th, Gina has a family gathering from noon. So Gina wouldn't have been able to be with the kids on the 18th for picking up the children. And it would have had to have been at 1:20 p.m. So it had to have been the father to pick up, supposedly. Yeah, this is a lot of information. Imagine the other scenarios, too, that these other doors are open for more information. What is this crumpled in here? Yeah, maybe she did lie. Did Thomas steal the kids, but why? Or was that Gina's alibi? I don't know yet. Required payments until payday. Gas bill by 9/12, $66.57. Thomas's car loan, $300 on the 12th. Landline service by the 12th of $70. $57.90 for the water bill by the 12th. Cell phone service payment by the 11th. Plus $45. So $539.47 were. And then Gina, 9/5 to not by the 11th. $5.75 times 40, $230. Borrow money, ask her to wait, and pay from savings. Oh. It's a question of how do I pay her? It's either borrowing money, ask for her to wait, or pay from savings. Take a picture of that. And there's nothing on the back side. Yeah, borrow money, ask her to wait, pay from savings. Put that back in there. Yeah, all three options were rejected. Supposedly. Art class, drawing and painting, kids 6 to 12. Studio classes, Monday through Saturday, 90 minutes. $35 per person. Dixon, 9082 Dixon Drive. I love that I can take pictures and review them. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, honey. I'm sorry that it's become like this. I couldn't turn down the job. When I come back, I want to make it up to you. In the meantime, I ordered some flowers for you. Hope you like them, Thomas. $214.98. Oh, I can look at all of these. Happy birthday, honey. Hope you have a wonderful day. Love you, Thomas. $513.98. Christmas. Merry Christmas, honey. I wish for all of your wishes to come true for the new year. I've been busy because of work this past year, so I want to spend more time with you in the upcoming year. Maybe after dinner, or when the kids sleep, you can show me the stars and constellations. I think I remember a few of them since you taught me the last time. Oh, she likes space. She likes stars. Wishing you every happiness this holiday season and throughout the coming year. Happy Valentine's Day. 97. You bring so much happiness into my life. Each day with you becomes so much more vibrant. I love you, honey. Thomas. Happy birthday. 97. Honey, I'm so grateful to have you in my life. I'm sorry to overcome my addiction because of you. You never give up on me, and I am so thankful for that. I haven't been able to help for some time. Let me bear some of your responsibilities. It may take some time, but I want you to live the life that you always wanted. 5/13/97. So he had a gambling addiction? I was about to ask if they're both working, how are they struggling with money? Gambling is, yeah, the answer is definitely gambling. Thomas seems like a really good man until the gambling started taking control, but it's this one is in, on back, this one. Oh, this one's different. Happy birthday, Catherine. You are really sweet. Glad to have met you. P.S. Would you like to have coffee with me sometime? So 96 is when they met. And then there was this one. That's 98. Where's the 97 one? That was the birthday constellation. So 97 is when his I have to figure out I have to go back and look at the calendar on the wall. So this one's 97, and then he's talking about his addiction. So 96 is when they got together. 97 is when he talks about his addiction to gambling, we can assume. And right now, yeah, it's 98. So he probably had at least the gambling addiction for a year or so. And using probably mostly her hard-earned cash. Nicholas was worse today. Tantrums are as always, but he started throwing toys again. You need to talk to him. He needs more discipline. So I guess these are sticky notes from Gina. I have a family and bills too. To treat someone who helped raise your children this way, I see that you have lost your integrity. Oh. Stop by the gas station, get new fuel cards for September. $80 each for 2 cards. Withdraw money from bank. That's probably... Because we do have a receipt for him pulling out $300. And it was... What? How much money? It's like 200 something? Yeah, $230 for Gina. And then all of the other stuff. 500 something dollars for the other things. Okay. On September 6th, 1998 at 2:05 p.m., I was dispatched at 2839 Garney Ferry Road, Los Angeles, California, due to a 911 call that came in at 1:58 p.m. I was soon met with Jeffrey Macy, who stated that he finished shopping and was on the way to his car when a boy, Nicholas Woods, ran up to him. The boy asked Jeffrey to help his sister. That was when Jeffrey saw Hazel Woods unconscious on the ground on the parking lot and called 911. An employee at Terry's Toy Box witnessed Hazel walk out of the store with her brother Nicholas a few minutes prior to the call. Hazel was taken to the nearest hospital immediately. Oh, so this is where the $9,000 overnight bill came from. Take a picture of that. Terry's Toy Box. Did Gina take them? No, that was before. This one's the 13th, so I'll have to recheck the diary. Oh. Okay, so then is this just the same one? I can't look at either. There's only the one letter. Okay. What the heck? Congratulations on your engagement. Congratulations on the engagement, Catherine. I'm thrilled for you and all, In all honesty, I was quite doubtful that it was going to work out. After all, you guys have only been dating for a year. I assumed you would go back to Miami a few months after moving here. I'm so excited for 1999 now. I will definitely be there at your wedding. So they were supposed to get married next year. Was Hazel not eating so she could have saved up for the doll and that was why she collapsed? Yes, that makes sense. Because the only thing that she got was an overnight stay in an IV. So she went to the toy store, to be able to get the doll, and she was definitely not eating on the days that Thomas wasn't taking care of her, and Thomas was only taking care of the kids like once every so and so amount of days, so she was probably not eating for days on end. That is very depressing. This is the struggles of your modern day American family. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here too. Oh. September food budget, $800. Thomas's food, groceries, kids' food when Thomas isn't home, my food when I don't have time to pack meals. This is $800 in here. $800 for the month. Oh, we got constellations. Catherine Patton, $480. Payment for 9/6 to 9/12. Rick Wilson. Who's Rick Wilson? Rick Wilson, Elizabeth. Oh, this is the elderly couple that she was taking care of. $480. Yeah, for 2 adults and 2 children. Cash on next day off. Catherine Patton. Child support. Oh, Josh Woods. So Josh Woods is the actual parent. Or the divorced father then. Catherine Patton. Take 1 sertraline? 100 milligram tablets? Oh, she was taking antidepressants. Smith Dominic. God, look at all this information. That's amazing. Oh, this poor girl. The study of astronomy. Parents on trial. Oh. For every instance you record, include the time and day and a brief description of the situation, what the child/children were doing and what you were doing. Document everything. Realistic parenting plan. Oh. How to win a custody battle. Okay, so we can create a scenario that there's a possibility that the children weren't taken by Thomas, but could have been taken by the dad. Josh Woods. And we also talked about Child Protective Services. A recent incident has come to our attention. This is on the 10th too. With both students that understand the situation and we want to take appropriate measures to ensure the safety of our students. So was there a possibility that the father was trying to take the children? Does seem like a messy divorce. What's this one? Truckers United Health Insurance. Take a picture of that. September 30th. Catherine Payton. Yeah, Hazel Woods, Nicholas Woods. So the children still had the father's last name. This policy shall cover the insured where they may be... Should... Hold on. Yep. There you go. That's so much easier to read. The policy shall cover the insured wherever they may be, should they be in either the United States of America or the Dominion of Canada. Should insured individuals seek medical assistance outside of covered countries, the expenses will not be subject to coverage. Only a person who satisfies the below mentioned eligibility criteria or is a dependent of the insured can be covered under the policy for the benefits listed under the policy as per coverage schedule. This policy shall cover up to the benefit limit all general practitioner appointments, non-surgical procedures, maternity expensive, chronic condition treatments. Additional coverage shall be listed under section C below. Insured individuals must receive signed and dated bills to have policy cover costs, should they be applicable. Received bills must be from a properly accredited general practitioner office or any state-recognized hospital. Dependents of the insured may receive all benefits attributed to the insured. However, they must be legally recognized to receive the full policy coverage. Dependents that are not married to or legal family can only receive general practitioner coverage and shall not receive full benefits. Section B, accidents and malicious incidents. So, maybe he would have been contacted by Child Protective Services when his child ended up in the hospital. See, that makes sense too. Section C to see if the emergency call might be... See, Section B, accidents and malicious incidences. Because one of the questions is whether or not the health insurance will cover the medical bill. Section A, coverage. Section B, accidents and malicious. So accidents, if this one would be considered to be an accident. Dependent amount 3, September 30th. Renewable September 30th. Did I take a picture of this? I did. Okay. Quick and simple pasta. Pasta. 9-6. Chili. There are frozen mini pancakes in the freezer. Directions are on the box. Make sandwiches for them. Chili, use the recipe. P.S. I'm sorry you'll need to do some cooking, but I want to avoid giving frozen foods to the kids as much as I can. Okay. Why is there a gun in here? Because if they're divorced and she took the kids, they are no longer considered family for him. Yeah, not legal family. But the thing is that the children have Josh's last name, the ex-husband's last name, and not the mother's name. So would it still be considered to be... I mean, they are related by blood, but they don't have the same last names. Yeah, Josh's insurance was covering them, so he clearly still has parental rights. Was he not paying child support? There is a check in the... This is how you find out about Josh Woods' name. He sent $700 for child support. So this is the boyfriend's This is the boyfriend's desk right here, too. So... I don't think this would have covered the medical bill. The Atlas and World Building of Hythrol? Ballista Mints. Oh. ATM transaction record. Card number 1223. That's the husband's or the boyfriend's for $500 on the 6th. He took out $500 to gamble. Yeah, which I think qualifies as not legal family. But it's interesting to have the kids have the same last... They didn't change the kids' name over to the mother's last name. Yeah, I didn't mention emergency room, which would consider to be accidents. So I don't think that I don't think that it would cover the hospital bill. Truck stop, exit. Oh. Los Angeles. Is he a trucker? That's what... Trucker United Health Insurance. So it says dependents. Catherine Payton, Hazel Woods, Nicholas Woods. So this is the father's... Or this is the boyfriend's health insurance. Thomas Harrington. This then... Dependent of insured may receive all benefits attributed to insured. However, they must be legally recognized to receive the full policy coverage. Dependents that are not married to or legal family can only receive general practitioner coverage and shall not receive full benefits. So yeah, they're not married. He has dependents on them, so they don't get the full coverage. That bill is not covered by his health insurance. Yeah, they were going to get married in 99. Yeah, so that medical bill, hold on. This medical bill would not be covered at all. And it's for, oh my god. It's basically $10,095. $10,000! And he's still gambling. Because he has a receipt of taking out money. $500 on the 6th. Wait, when was that? When was this dated? Date of service, 6th to the 7th. So he pulled out $500 the same day that this medical bill happened. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Oh, my God. Look at all these receipts. There's no way that he is using that money that he's pulled out for something functional. No, this is a receipt that's in the trash can for an ATM transaction in Las Vegas. Las Vegas for $500. He was most definitely gambling. Representative will meet you at the back. Modular Plastic Inc. Non-manufacturing. 15th, 16th, 16th. Oh, I should take a picture of that one. When was his cash out voucher dated? Let me double check that. The account. ATM transaction. Yeah, hold on. God dang it, I took the wrong picture. Let's delete this one. So the cash out voucher was for the same place in Vegas on the 6th. So he was in Vegas on the 6th. So he pulled out $500 and his cash out voucher was 37 cents. Wow. Oh my, he wasted $500. Okay, so what was this? Hillside Bank, card holder name. So this is for Thomas Harrington. New balance $7,898.83. Minimum payment $157. Oh, minus $1,100. So, last payment warning. If we do not receive your minimum payment by the listed date above, you may have to pay a late fee of up to $39. Minimum payment warning. If you make only the minimum payment each pay period, you will pay more interest and it will take you longer to pay off your balance. So, this is a credit card. Important changes to your account. A notice like this might appear on your statement if your card issuer is making changes that may affect your account. So from 8/17 to 9/17, he took out $1,100. Because there was one for $300. Let's open up. This one was on the 18th for $300. Oh yeah, we do have Thomas's address. Okay, so take a picture of that. Is that his? Yeah, card holder's address. So that would probably be this house. So then Bakerfield, Sacramento, exit. So it's good that we take a picture of this because then we can say where the boyfriend was too. California, 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 Sacramento. So, what, did he take like a detour to Vegas on his trip? 2 to 3 hours. So the 6th... Oh, so this is from the 14th, 15th to the 16th. So this would probably give like an indicator of where he was. Truck stops. Picture that. From 8:30 to 9/4, a 6-day trip from Seattle to Los Angeles. And this one's the Albuquerque one. Oh, wait. Aha, aha. Okay, so there's 3 different ones. 9/14 to 9/17, 4-day trip. Why was she still with him knowing he was stealing from her to gamble? I don't know. Okay, so let me open up my pictures again so I can... Let's delete this one. Keep that. Delete this one. Keep the health insurance one because there's 3 different ones to pick up from here. So this one was 8:30 to 9:04. So that and this. Nine 7 to 9:11. So he wasn't actually supposed to go to Vegas at all, because it was Los Angeles to Phoenix to Albuquerque. Patch, can you look at the one with the schedule that includes the 6? That's... Yeah, this... So this one? So there's not one for the 6. $8:30 to 9:04. $9:07 to 9:11. Did I take a picture of that? Okay, so we gotta take a picture of this one too. This will make it easier. So there wasn't a schedule for the 6th or the 18th. So he should have been home. Look at all the beer bottles too. Okay, let me go look at the calendar from the mom again. Check the schedules against the calendar. I'm pretty sure he is lying to her about his trip timing. That makes... Yes, that makes sense. So 8:30 to 9:04. Thomas takes care of kids until Gina comes to take over from 3 p.m. to 8 until 8 p.m. So for the most part, the dad wasn't there. So Thomas comes back on the 4th. So that one is correct. Hi, Legend. As far as we know, nobody has died. We've just misplaced a couple of kids. So I think so. I think that's what it is. That the kids were taken on the 18th, supposedly. I'll have to look back at the summary. So the other one was Thomas leaves to Albuquerque from the 7th to the 11th. Let's take a look at that. So his trip to 7th to the 11th, 5-day trip. That makes sense. That one's correct. And Thomas comes back on the 17th. So Thomas leaves to Reno. And then comes back 14th to the 17th. Whoops. Oopsies. Like that. Yeah, Reno to Los Angeles. 14th to the 17th, 4-day trip. 16th. Use Beckett. Use code 115 to signify delivery. A correspondent will guide you once you show up. So it's truthful because then he would still have to drive back. So Thomas comes back on the 17th. So the 4-day trip, 14th to 17th, that's correct. But on the 6th, he decided to go gambling. What time was he gambling? $15:09, so that'd be around 3 p.m. 12, 13. Yeah, 3:09. So he basically automatically went gambling after Gina took over babysitting the kids. The voucher would say when he stopped. Yes, that is true. We can look at the voucher after. But that's when he gets there. He'd have to drive from LA. How long is that? I don't know. Let me see. So 2 to 3 hours from Reno to Sacramento, 4 to 5 hours to Bakersfield, and 2 to 3 hours to Los Angeles. So he would take literally a day to get back. (2 p.m. 1614). He was there at 4 p.m. So he would come back in the morning of the 17th? See, but there's not... Exit 7 hours to Albuquerque. Oh, so he only had 3 different... Los Angeles, Phoenix, Albuquerque. If LA to Bakersfield is 2 to 3 hours, he definitely left while he was supposed to be looking after the kids. Okay, let me look at the voucher. See, the voucher says, the cash out voucher says 13/32/14. Validation. Did he go gambling again? The cash out voucher is for the 16th, but it's earlier in the day. So his ATM transaction on... Did I not take a picture of the front side of that receipt? Oh, that is that receipt. That's the 18th. Where's the other one? See, his ATM... So dispensed amount $500, requested amount $500. So he took money out at 3:09. But the cash out voucher said 39 cents, but earlier on in the day at 1:32. So he was not watching the kids. That's what it looks like, that he did pull out more money. So he went out gambling, ran out, then went and pulled out more money. That's what it seems. So he wasn't taking care of the kids at the time, and Gina didn't get there until 3 p.m. So he was gambling at 1 p.m. on the 6th. Is there information about the gambling? How? God dang it. Delete that. So he was not at home on the 6th. House, apartment, streets. So he was... Hold on. He was already in Vegas when the kids were supposed to be picked up. The 18th was another... The 18th was a transaction for pulling out $300. Because that's the 6th. That's that. Where's the other receipt? This one. Yeah, this one's on the 18th for $300. At 12:04, so... He was gambling around the time that they were supposed to be picked up. The pickup time is 1:20 p.m. So he probably was gambling at the time. The day of the week is a Sunday. September 6th, Sunday. What the fudge? How the heck did he get... Where? Okay, so where are we? We are in Los Angeles, California. So he went to Vegas? What day? How is that possible? Wait, when did this... Oh my god, he was in Vegas! Because it's an ATM transaction for Vegas at 3 p.m. He drove to Vegas. How? Hold on. What the fudge? He drove to Vegas on the day he was supposed to be watching the kids. Oh my god. Because this one's in Bakersfield, California on the 18th. Look at that voucher card again. This man was nowhere near his children on the 6th. Or nowhere near his adopted children. His girlfriend's children. Holy monkey. So this man was at 4-8. Oh. Okay, hold on. Did it say 2 p.m.? There's no way that he got home before then. So where was everyone at 2 p.m. on the 6th of September? He was gambling. Was it 4830? What an absolute butthole. Where's that cash out voucher? Yeah, 4830 Sunrise Road. What an absolute butt. So 4830. Oh, good. What was it? Oh, dear. Goodness, my goldfish brain. Sunrise Road. Sunrise Road in Las Vegas, Nevada. What an absolute butt. Yeah, Thomas was in Vegas at the time of 2 p.m. September 6th. That can fill in one of the options. So mom was at the Wilson's place. Dad was in Vegas. Less sure about the kids. Yeah, we got to look back at the diary. So, cue back. So, 2 p.m. She would definitely be at the Wilsons, but I don't... Oh, wait. Maybe the... Aha. So, 4572 Charter Street, Santa Clarita, California. 4572. 4572. God, my goldfish brain. Charter Street, Santa Clarita. Charter Street, Santa Clarita. Not that one. Charter Street. Santa Clarita, California. So she was home. Or no, she was at the Wilsons. Thomas was being a butthole gambling in Vegas. And now we got to figure out where Hazel and Nicholas was. So on the 6th, does she have something in her diary for the 6th specifically? No, she has the 8th and the 10th. So maybe the mother saying sorry and crying while Thomas was hugging her was... No. Oh yeah, because the 8th... When was the... 6th to the 7th was them going to the emergency room. So the 8th is when the teacher had them meet the Child Protective Services. And they wanted to talk about mommy. Because the child wasn't eating and she collapsed. So, of course, Child Protective Services would want to talk. That makes total sense for the situation that happened. And there was information about him not coming to school with a backpack? Where was that one? Yeah, this one's for the 10th for Child Protective Services. So, probably the father came around the 10th after figuring out what happened to the children. Yeah, the 6th to the 7th. Where is that other piece of information that I had? That the child came without the backpack. I didn't say that I can look inside of the backpack. It's just that he didn't have his backpack with him. So... yeah, Thomas... So supposedly Gina would have been taking care of them at some point, but I guess that there are times that the children are left alone. Where was that other bit of information that I found about? Was it this one? Yes. This one's on the 18th. Hi, Miss Pattison. This is Mrs. Bard, Nicholas's teacher. Nicholas wasn't able to take part in today's activities. Make sure he brings his backpack next time. Yeah, because he didn't bring his backpack on the 18th. And today is the 18th. God the fudge. My frickin' accidental picture taking. So, where's the... The day started busy as usual for a financially struggling family trying to make ends meet. Before leaving for her early work shift, the mother kissed the sleeping kids goodbye. Unbeknownst to her, that day had turned into one that changed the family forever. Search through the scene and uncover what happened. So I feel like the father did take the children. Josh Woods. But 2 p.m. on the 6th of September, we still got to figure out where the kids were. Would they have been at home? So why would he have met with somebody from Child Protective Services at a cafe? Hannah Olson. Meet at coffee shop near house, 9:13. So maybe not cheating, but just gambling all the time? So... on the back of the receipt. Wait, Jimmy. Oh, cashier Jimmy. Available for pickup on the 12th. That's the picture that he has of the wife, or of his girlfriend. 18th was the day they disappeared, so it might just be why we have the backpack in the bedroom. Yeah. I gotta figure out where the kids were on the 6th. It makes sense that they would be at home on the 6th with Gina. There's no way... There's no way he could have taken the kids with him to Vegas, right? Yeah, I doubt he would have as well. not necessarily that the... What if it was not the father that took it, but took them, but Child Protective Services? What if Hannah Olsen, the one who we can deem as the Child Protective Services person that they met on the 8th, is the one that took him away on the 18th? Yeah, Child Protection Services usually gives a ton of paperwork. But in Hannah's, or not Hannah, in Hazel's diary, on the 8th, today my teacher had me meet someone during lunch. Her name was Hannah. We talked about mommy. I think she's mommy's friend. I'm glad mommy has someone who cares about her. So I think Hannah Olsen is the Child Protective Services lady. And they also met on the 10th. And I think that the person that took the children on the 18th could have been Child Protective Services. Why that is, I'm not entirely sure. It is possible. A recent incident has come to our attention about the lack of supervision regarding a couple of students in one of our elementary schools. The Child Protective Services supervisors already met with both students to understand the situation. We want to take appropriate measures to ensure the safety of our students at the request of our child. So what is it? This is the 10th. Hold on. But the mother was off on the 10th. Or a kidnapper that says Child Protective Services. That's a possibility, but we don't have an idea about them being a kidnapper, though. Because the voicemail felt a tad too ominous for it to be official. Yeah, I would agree. That is weird. She didn't go grocery shopping. She stayed with the kids on the 10th. And then on the 14th, Thomas leaves to Reno. Comes back on the 17th, pays Gina. And Gina has a family gathering noon. So supposedly the father would have been there that day, but he was in... No, that's on the 6th. Supposedly the father is there. What are the odds that the babysitter would want to take them? It says on the 18th that Gina has a family gathering from noon. What time was that voicemail? The voicemail was at 1:45 p.m. And then there was, I have a family in bills too to treat someone who helped raise your children this way. I see that you have lost your integrity. Can we assume that the children were home on the 6th? Or, wait, actually, what time frame is school? School day is from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So they would be home. They wouldn't have been at school. My brain is trying so hard to think. So, and it's, wait, no, it's a Sunday, so there wouldn't be any school. So they would have been at home. So on a Sunday, the kids would have been by themselves almost the whole day until Gina came at 3 p.m. If we're thinking that the boyfriend yeah, I feel like that checks out. So the information for where the house is should be on the insurance or the account summary. Yeah, cardholder address. So 535 Oakway Lane, Los Angeles, California. 535. Oakway Lane. So it's interesting that you can choose that you have to go through all of them. So Hazel, Nicholas, 535 Oakway Lane. Los Angeles, California. I don't think that there was any activities at school. Let's see. Because the only thing that says September is open house. How would my child contact me during school? How would I contact my child if I require someone else to pick up my child in my place? Please contact the main office and explain your situation. We will require an ID check before you let your child go. How can I find information about clubs and extracurricular activities? Each club and extracurricular activities is organized independently by a teacher. Oh, wait, hold on. There was a thing about art for one of the children. But it's Monday through Saturday, so it's not art class. Monday through Saturday, 90-minute sessions, 4 to 6 class sizes for people. So he also would not be at an art class. Let me double check the diary again. Because we have nothing for the 6. So I want to say that all of the children were home. Yeah, possibly the babysitter. I think there's a possibility that I wonder. Hold on. Was there a phone number for the... Four 348-113-9753. This is the voicemail of "That's it, now I'll be taking things into my own hands," and that's a female.
That's it. Now I will be taking things into my own hands.
So 113-9753. And there's several calls from this person before. There's outgoing and ingoing calls from 9753. So on the 7th and the 8th, this would have been around the time that the incident happened with the bill. I don't think it's the babysitter, and I don't think it's the mom that picked them up, because she would have been at the Wilsons. Because on the 18th, it says pay Gina. Gina has a family gathering from noon. So we didn't pay Gina last time. So does that mean there's a possibility that they didn't pay Gina today? Would she, if Gina was malicious enough, would she have taken the kids as a thing of, yeah, Miss Olsen keeps calling, call her back. One second, I want to look at the phone. Oh, there's only voicemails. Yeah, Olsen is bip. Yeah, Hannah Olsen, I think, is the Child Protective Services, but I'm trying to figure out phone numbers. Yeah, Miss Olsen keeps calling her. It has to, but there's no phone number written down. Yeah, Miss Olsen keeps calling, call her back. Is that the most consistent number that's calling? And it started on the 7th. I think Hannah Olsen took the kids. Because if somebody is passionate enough, that their emotion would probably show through with the kids, because she wants to protect. She does want to protect them. Yeah, the 7th was the start. Yeah, for data service 6th to the 7th. So Child Protective Services started around that time frame, and then there's also around the 10th as well. And she has been constantly calling. Yeah, I think she took the kids. Hannah Olsen. Yeah, who picked up the kids on September 18th? I think that is what happened. So we can guarantee that. But is that right, though? For Catherine's number for Wilson's? I mean, they actually, no, that should be correct because they are in California. She's just taking care of them in Santa Clarita. Yeah, the no on the insurance bill. The insurance would not cover the bill because they are not legally married, so her children are not attached to him in any way other than basic health insurance, because he put them down as dependents. Catherine, the mother, was at the Wilsons, which is Charter Street, Santa Clarita in California. Thomas was literally in Vegas at the time of 2 p.m. Because he was gambling, and Hazel and Nicholas were at home at 2 p.m. by themselves. I think this is good. I think another thought that they might have been at the toy store. Oh, the toy store. The toy store at 2 p.m. Hold on. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Where was that information that we had that she collapsed? Where was that info? Oh, goodness. Was it the back of the drawing? Where was that? Oh, yeah, the police report. The police report. Here. Oh! You guys. On September 6th, 1998, 2:05 p.m. I was dispatched at 9 2839 Garner's Ferry Road, Los Angeles, oh, they were at the toy store. Okay. They went to the toy store by themselves. I was soon met with Jeffrey Macy, who stated that he had finished shopping and was on his way to his car when a boy, Nicholas Woods, ran up to him. Oh my god. No face, you're a genius. So, dispatch to 2839 Garner's Ferry Road. 2839. Holy crap. Garner's Ferry Road. And that was Los Angeles, California. Correct. Holy crap. How irresponsible of Thomas. Catherine was working. She had no clue. Thomas was in Vegas so many miles away from the children. And they were in freaking toy store. Holy crap. Okay, I think we can lock this in now. You guys are amazing. The brinkles that have been had today. Let's accept this. So who picked up the kids on September 18th? We think it's Hannah Olsen. The insurance would not cover the bill. The children were at the toy store. Thomas was in Vegas. And Catherine was working with the Wilsons. Did we get it? Holy crap! Three questions answered correctly. Yes! Guys, we are true detectives. This is amazing. We did it.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
So is there other... Oh my god, there's more scenarios that you can do. You guys. Yeah, this was a 1-star difficulty. And the preliminary trial we did was a 1.5 stars. That 1 star was so much information. And then there's other scenarios too. Okay. Thing is, I would love to continue this, but I'm getting kind of nauseated for some reason. And I think that's not necessarily because of the game, but because of me. I didn't take Mucinex earlier, so I'm suffering the consequences for it. I am totally gonna play more of this. But not today. This game is so detailed. It's so good. Yeah, this one took at least 2.5 hours. Let's say like a little bit under 2 hours, because it took us to preliminary trial like 50 minutes, almost an hour. I don't think I can do another one without wanting to throw up. So we shall continue more of this another day. We may continue more of this tomorrow, because I don't know if I'm actually going to do my crafting stuff, because I got to figure out if I have glue. I got to look around. We might do more of this tomorrow. I'll make sure to take a Dramamine and make sure that I actually have Mucinex on board. Because this is great. I love this. This is so cool. I love how they have so much information that you can look for, and it's not always things that you can click too. Freaking great. They put a lot of thought process into this. I love it. I'm gonna head out really a little bit quicker than usual, because I am gonna go splash my face with cold water and hopefully go take a Mucinex and hopefully not toss cookies. Thank you so much for joining me with this, for being my brain cells, because you guys are amazing and my goldfish brain can't always keep up. You definitely earned the Pikachu ears this day. Congrats on being the big brain. We were big brain together. We're big brain together. I wouldn't have gotten past this with you. I would have locked in at the children being at home. You guys are amazing. I think we will continue this tomorrow just because it's already so much fun. And maybe we'll do the missing one again, but the different scenario. Looks like fun. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. The flu is definitely going around in many places, so make sure you're washing your hands really well. Papa Faye, I shall give this a little bit of information. You know that we've all been sick. Papa Faye has a new thing and actually went to the doctors and found out that he has the flu. So I have to go downstairs, or I have to walk around the house with a mask on so I don't get sick again. But if I get sick again, I'm sorry. I can't help it. But you guys take care of yourself. Like I said, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer. Always always wash your hands before eating. Drink your vitamin C. Eat your vitamin C. Don't worry. I will do my best in trying to take care of myself. This whole house is sick, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a few roundabouts of people like carousel going around getting sick. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna head out now. You guys have a great rest of your day. I gotta blow my nose. Oh, take care, everyone. If you get sick, we'll 100% understand. Thank you. I hope you guys don't get sick, though. I'll do my best not to get sick again. Bye, everyone. See you later. We're not gonna let the music run, so I'm just gonna end it right after going to the ending screen. Love you. Bye. Take care of yourself. Sleep well. Have a great day at work. If you're at work. Goodbye.